Hello everyone, Kitty Foss here, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars, at the moment, holder of the quiet, for July 4th, 2025. Let freedom ring. So today, we've been in a really long void of course, which has meant we're in a pause. We've been watching things, seeing things unfold. And today at 5:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon moves into Scorpio. Scorpio is the placement of transformation, the deep dive into the ebbs and tides of our energy, and to find the light, to find and change those things to better serve us. For me, that's what Scorpio is, to change things. Sometimes it's not necessarily what better serves us, or there is more of an egoic thing that's involved in it. Anyway, as we talk about this Scorpio moon today, out of this void of course, we have a lot of additional energy working with us today in this energy. First of all, we have our Neptune energy at 5:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time moving retrograde. And when something moves retrograde, it slows down. So this is a slowing down of that placement of our Neptune that is all about the new starts with spirit. What does that really mean for me? That is a huge theme today. So let's get into it. Today, outcast energy. That is the energy of the day. Cast out disparaging ways that do not serve you with this Scorpio moon. This, of course, like I said, ended a 38-hour, and within the last 11 days, we had another 43-hour void, of course, which is very, very interesting. But it's about our July building capacity. These last moments of conversations of balance, separately from our Venus-Taurus energy in that 29th degree, happen early this morning. And today is to turn into the best version and vision of you both. You be the observer role. Take a look at what comes up for you. See the differences. Important, moving, transformative power of our waxing moon is happening. These changes are cumulative for us, and today, as that Neptune energy goes retrograde, you'll be joined again by Saturn on the 13th. So Venus and Saturn are really traveling together right now. They're only a degree apart, and they travel again together all the way through our August. And in August, they'll be exact again. Again, this is the embodiment of a new understanding of spirit, the embodiment of a new understanding of our structures that is stepping forth. And not all is what it seems. I keep hearing that. I had a really good friend say that's something that she has noticed this morning. So what really is about your change, your chaos that is stepping forth as we step up into this. So think of it as kind of a ship being unloaded, and you realize that you have a cargo area that's full of empty boxes that other people have put in there, asking you to do other things that are outside of us. Again, this need to measure outside of us is part of what is disappearing. It's to measure by what we understand inside of us and not use something else as an authority. For me, it's Gus, God, universe, spirit, source, and not the rules that someone else has come up for. So the Scorpio moon is not in a conversation either with our evolvement. So get that, evolving. So we can, without pressure, change those things, get rid of those cargo boxes, empty them out, and climb out of that cargo hold that they have on us without having to put it in this new version of spirit today. So that's one reason why it is the energy that they first said to me is outcast today. Outcast what is not really yours. Discernment in these new structures with Gus is creating us a new capacity. Gus again, God, universe, source, spirit, a new capacity to believe. So we're back to that faith over fear. They're both the unknown. Where are you putting your intention? Where are you putting have faith that you do not see all that is happening? That Venus, that planet of love, balance, relationship, value. Venus rules both our Taurus energy and our Libra energy. So both about how we think in justice and how we value things, moves into Gemini today. So this is where beauty and harmony and value and balance are to be experienced. That's why you're getting rid of those things in the cargo hold that you've been sailing around with that just are not yours. And it's there in Gemini to spark, to start something, to experience, be able to communicate true attraction. This isn't necessarily about romantic love. It's about attracting what it is we wish to see and we wish to be. And words and actions and deeds. Those are the things that Venus and Gemini have us take a look at. I like to think of it as kind of unconditional affection. So I look at those things that I love that bring me a smile. Unconditional love for me is a little harder of a tap in, but unconditional affection I can think of when I think of butterflies and music I love, all of those kind of affectionate energies that I'm trying to attract to myself and experience in this Gemini placement of Venus. So discernment is going to be needed, though, as that Scorpio moon is square to Pluto, its ruler. Pluto, that's in Aquarius. What is the vision that we are changing into? So some discernments are a bit off. Intention is important to process what our intention is, and we expand our nurturing in this square because the moon is working with Jupiter, so this nurturing in Cancer. So what actions, again, can you take that are words, actions, and deeds? And even if your intention is pure and the result causes some kind of unexpected, it doesn't mean that you were wrong. Our human manager, that's what I call the ego, needs to listen and not defend. Let other people have their experiences unloading their cargo holds, so to speak. Take what you like, own what your part is, and learn about others today. Unload what is not yours, what never was, and what isn't part of your vision. Again, there's that discernment of what am I changing? Leave the rest. Get rid of those empty boxes. Again, 4th of July, 2025. Let your freedom ring. Namaste. Remember, you are the person your soul values and sees you as being.